me say big storm, because then
Okay,
it means everyone's thinking like, blizzard of 93 or 66. It's not going to be like that in central New York. It's not going to be a blockbuster. Will it be something that'll be shovelable and plowable? Yes. I'm sorry. I was cutting you off. I just, because then people go, ramp it up, and then if some spots don't get a lot, then we're like the big problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just want to, ease you into it.
Can you tell my mother that? Because she's panicking, so.
She should build an ark. She should build an igloo and be ready for, 17 days without food.
Okay.
Yes,
Don't tell her that.
You did, by the Stanley Skywatch Live downtown Syracuse. Looks quiet. Lee, you were panicking a little bit. You texted me. She's like, can you please talk to my mom? I'm like, I honestly really, I normally would have. I didn't have time.
I know, so I had to email Wayne during the show and get all like,
Well, everybody's waiting for the details. Let's get right to it. It's cold out here, Lisa, as you know. It's in the single digits right now. Have a look at the weather maps. It is 6 in North Syracuse, courtesy of skies that have been mainly clear most of the night, and of course the fresh snowpack we've had recently. There's just this little bit of flurries trying to come our way. You notice it's 20 in Rochester. Well, as that temperature is trying to come up a little bit, some of these clouds may cross our area with a few passing flurries of little consequence. We do have winter storm warnings that have been issued for central New York. Still some winter storm watches in effect. Let's take you hour by hour, because this is one of these general snows. In other words, this is not pure lake effect. There may be a little lake effect at the end of this thing, but this is a long duration event. Today, yes, we may have some passing flurries from time to time, but no one should really get any accumulation worse than a trace or a coating. We certainly have calm conditions and chilly weather as clouds thicken today. Look for a high temperature somewhere in the mid-20s, around 26. This evening and tonight, you'll notice the first accumulating snow begins. Now, you'll see behind me that there's some blue just about everywhere. The best chance for the most snow by tomorrow morning will probably be north of Route 31. You see some of the darker blues in through here. If I had to tell you what's going to be on the ground by 8 in the morning, well, I would say about 2 to 4 inches of snow to the north, a coating to an inch or inch and a half or 2 maybe for the thruway corridor, and down to the south probably a little less. That's just by tomorrow morning. Then you'll notice behind me a core of some heavier snow, especially to the north. Did you notice that? And if you noticed also to the south, there might have even been a little pink and green. Well, because temperatures are going to be borderline, wouldn't be surprised if the southern Finger Lakes have less and quite a bit less snow versus the northern part of our area. Let's take you through Friday night, where there's still some heavier snow that'll eventually move out and taper off. I just wanted to zoom out to show you the whole Northeast with this. There's some heavier snow from Albany over to Portland, Maine. So there's the bigger picture of the whole thing. How much snow are we talking? Let's show a regional view first, and then I'll get local. This is what I think right now. Of course, we still have time to alter this forecast. Notice that there's 2 maximum here, one across the North Country with 9 to 15 inches, locally more in the red. There may be a few isolated spots with 2 feet north of Watertown and in the Adirondacks. And the best chance for 2 or more feet of snow would be along the New England shoreline for the Cape and Portland. Zooming back, I want to spend a little time on this. This is our local snowfall forecast so you could see local towns better. North of Route 31 is the best chance of 9 to 15 inches of snow with isolated pockets more than 15. I would say 4 to 9 from about the thruway south, with the best chance of the 9 near Route 31 and the thruway, and the best chance of the 4 near Ithaca, and 2 to 4 inches of snow for the areas southwest of Syracuse, southwest of Ithaca, that is. Saturday, flurries, then sun 22, sunshine Sunday 32 back inside. Don't forget your mobile app on cnycentral.com. Got the available for Apple and Android devices. Listen, you need one of these, right? It's on the phone. We send out weather alerts and any breaking news for you. Of course, school closings and delays always, and postponements at your fingertips. Download it today before the storm. Back inside.